My name is Kanchana Gokhale. I'm from Mumbai, India. I was born in New Delhi, but I grew up totally in Mumbai. I'm an architecture student and I worked there for nearly 17 years. And we shifted here in 2017. My family, that is my husband, me, and my son. And we love Germany, so that played a huge decision when we decided to move here. The landscapes, the weather, it's just beautiful to be here. We throughout our architecture studies we keep sketching, and it's part of our job, part of our life. When we decided to move here and we saw the regions around, we saw Nagol, Tübingen, and Herrenberg in our first visit. So it was so picturesque that I decided the minute I have some free time, I'm going to spend time sketching these locations and maybe watercolors a little bit, because that's not my strong medium. I have not really had success with it. So that was the first decision for me when we came here to pick it up once more. As far as influences are concerned, of course, the build structures make a big part in my life. And we have structures and well known architects, like the people that I've worked with. Hafiz Contracted, for the example, has very bold structures, and these are created specifically for huge office complexes. There's one building which I've depicted here, the Lotus Temple. That's a long admired structure. So these are one influences, and second is the colors. I love colors. So I've tried to include them as much as possible in all of my artworks. Yes, when we design spaces, the built form becomes a subject, and it is designed in a way that it has an impact on the environment and the space around. Even when we design interiors, we think of artwork as creating a focal point for a space. So I view artwork from that angle. We select the color palette accordingly. Multifocal points that we try and avoid. We follow minimalism as a style, and so the entire pop of color is focused on the artwork that we conceptualize and select. We don't always create ourselves. So I try to approach my artwork in this similar manner. Uh, I wanted to see how much I can make it the focal point of any space that I would design. And what I also realized that my canvases need to be bigger. Right now, the size is what I can handle now from a skill level. But going forward, I would like to increase the scale of my artworks. Here with my artworks, this current set, I have tried to draw my subjects from Indian mythology predominantly. I have one or two pieces which I've tried to combine, play around basically with the build form. I've chosen elements which are dear to me, like a Jaroka. The second is the Lotus Temple. And I have tried to combine it with the style I'm following right now, which is the Kalamkari style. And in the Lotus Temple, I've added a space frame on top. So I have tried to see it from my eyes, how would I like to build something similar with this strong form as well as the detailing. And that's what is special about my current set of artworks. One is the colors, one is the focus on the subjects. A lot of conversations have happened which are centering around Indian mythology, and vegetarianism, and hence I thought I could take the conversation a little further by including subjects like Indian mythology stories in my artworks. And yes, the colors. Some of them are drawn from what we see around Germany, a variety of flowers, the color compositions which I have not seen before. I've tried to include them because I love them. And yeah, those are the primary influences for my current set of artworks. An individual piece of artwork takes easily 3 to 4 days to complete. One would be skill level, one would also be the amount of detail involved in it. And I thought artwork is a little restrictive. If you have one piece of artwork, the audience for it is a little restrictive. So I thought, could I take it further? And I got hold of this platform called Zazzle. It allows me to open an online shop and use my own sketches on a variety of products. I have tried it out with a few, and these are available on display under Kanch Designs at Zazzle. And one can browse through them. It's combining utility as well as artwork, which I think will enlarge the size of the audience. They are twofold. One is simply increasing the efficiency, the time involved, as well as the scale involved. I think my artworks are slightly small as far as size is concerned. I want to increase them and keeping the same amount of detail involved. That would involve working on the time involved as well. Second, I want to increase the range of products that I have currently on which the artwork is reproduced, and I want to also produce them here. Zazzle allows me to deliver all over, but if I try to get them into Germany, there's a slight increase in cost. So if I have an option to produce them locally, it helps me control costs. So those are the targets for the future.